guys, thanks for tuning in to Jameson Run today. Rainy day outside. If you saw our last video, we're doing a couple tool reviews today. I'm jumping into the world of Milwaukee, so they're kind of all new to me, but everybody that I know says that they're their favorite and their best that have them, so we're going to give a couple a try. I really only have 3 Milwaukee tools right now. Last review was a circular saw, 6.5-inch circular saw. We're going to be reviewing our SawZall. This is not the fuel model. This is just the Milwaukee SawZall, but from experience, she runs really nice. And we have a impact gun as well, and that thing's tough. It'll rip your nuts clean off. So today we're gonna be taking a look at our SawZall, and this was actually a gift to me. So yeah, I finally got a chance to use it. I got a little while ago, but we had this out and we were cutting holes in our shed project. Not cutting holes. We were cutting the door and window openings through the sheathing with this, and just a fantastic tool. Now this is the model 2621-20. Like I said, it's not the fuel model, so there are different grades of this or models of this, but this thing has been absolutely outstanding so far. Now we pair it up with an 8 amp hour lithium battery, or in the back here we got our 5 amp hour battery. And you might be wondering what is the actual real life weight of this SawZall right here. So let's go ahead and check that out. You got it set up for pounds and ounces. We'll just set that tool on there and move that back, make sure it's not skewed. So it is 7 pounds, 1.3 ounces. So that's the weight without a blade, without a battery. And then if you go ahead, throw in your 5 amp hour battery, that'll give you 1 pound, we'll say 10 ounces. We're almost there, almost halfway, ½ ounce there. And then our 8 is 2 pounds, 6 ounces, we'll say 6 ounces. So add those weights up together, and that'll give you the weight of your tool and battery. Now you could pick up Milwaukee SawZall kit here for your blades, and of course you have 1,000 different options from Milwaukee. You know, that's a pretty big one, but that adds almost 2 ounces. When you're using tools like this, you're probably not really counting ounces, because we're men, and that's fine. Sometimes you need that weight. Anyway, let's go ahead, let's see how she rips through a 2x4 here, just to give a reference for that. And we're gonna go ahead, we'll take this already cut piece, we'll set it on the inside here, and we'll use that blade that I just showed you. It's a good rip blade. That's what we were using to cut yesterday. That'll be our kind of max cut blade that we have option for. When installing the blades, all you have to do is go ahead, hold this guy all the way up, and it does have to be all the way up, but it slides right in and out of the front there. Nice setup, like most SawZalls. And we're just gonna use our 5 amp hour battery, so we'll go ahead and click that in. But here we go. So it makes pretty quick work of any 2x4. I know we put some serious time on this thing yesterday whenever we were using it up at the shed project. It does have a lock on the top of it, kind of a cool feature. Normally I don't put my tools away with the batteries on them. I tend to not do that. I don't want them to go, you know, so I end up pulling the battery off. But if you leave yours on, leave it locked in, you can actually go ahead and hit the lock button. So pull the trigger, doesn't really do anything, and unlock it, you're good to go. One of the nice features that I do like about this SawZall, and a lot of other companies have a safety where you have to press it in and then pull the trigger, or a button that you have to maneuver, then pull the trigger. This one just has a lock, basically like a firearm. You know, you got a safety or a fire, and then you just pull the trigger and it works, which is fantastic. Because when you're on the job site and you're on a project, you're standing on top of a ladder, the last thing you want to be doing is messing around with that. So just an awesome tool. There's a ton of features, and there's a ton of videos on the features of these. Not going over that, just kind of reviewing my experience with it. Would definitely recommend it, especially for the price point. Prices tend to be a little bit better. I know some of the, if you're an actual contractor, you know, you might want to go with the fuel model. But with that being said, maybe you don't want to go with the fuel model. Maybe this one's just price comparable for the length of time that you get out of it. Do the math on that. For the money you put in, the length of time that you might get out of it. I mean, I've never worn out a Milwaukee tool. They're new to me. But with that in respects, I'm also a huge Ryobi guy. I really like their price point for their tools. You cannot beat. And I'm talking from a homeowner's perspective. I know a couple guys that use them on job sites, but not on a daily basis. I've had my Ryobi tool set for, oh man, I think we're going on about 15 years now, and I still haven't worn out the same same original drill that I have. So I'm super impressed with that. But regarding the wear and tear on it, the price point, do the math, choose for yourself. But that's kind of my first initial impressions of the SawZall. Fantastic tool, can't wait to use it more. So I appreciate you tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about them. Let me know if you have better tool options. I'm not specific to any brand, so I'd like to try them all. If you got a recommendation, let me know. Thanks, guys.